Hey, everybody.
No, it's not, John. It's LongHaul Larry.
Hey,
and
everybody.
I am working, so stop sending me messages that I'm fired and everything else.
Yeah.
And I'm in John's
He's
truck.
alive, and he's going to be driving Grace. Imagine
No,
that.
I'm driving John's truck. We can't call it Grace.
Gotta call her Grace.
No, because when I drive this truck, I swear a lot, and I don't want to be swearing in a truck called Grace.
You better not be swearing, Larry.
I don't even know how to turn this key on.
What are you grabbing the gear shift for?
I would, leave me alone.
I saw that. I saw that. They saw that, too.
I know. All right. I got to figure this out. Hill start assist is disabled.
You want a short tutorial, Larry?
No, I don't need a short tutorial. It's a truck. My headlights are on, right?
No.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, they are.
You only pulled the trailer brake. And drive.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
It's just intuition. That's all it is.
Intuition. You remind me of James Bond when they gave him the instruction book for the car. He throws the instruction book in the air and just shoots it with the machine gun.
That's right.
Who needs instruction book? A truck is a truck, regardless.
That's right. This one's just missing parts. I have a yellow triangle on my logbook. Why do I have yellow triangle?
So, are you are you using a clutch? Did you grab the clutch
What?
yet?
And this must be from you. Yeah, this is from.
What? All the violations.
Critical event.
Shh, delete.
Delete them. Hurry up.
Delete. Delete it before the boss sees it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, what's that now? What was your question?
I lost it. I don't know.
Me too.
So, Larry,
Yes, John.
where have you been?
I have been working.
Do you know how tiring it is to email or to respond people about where you've been? Are you alive? Did you quit ADL? Why in the world would you quit ADL?
I get 20 of those emails a day, probably, John. So yes, I do know how it is. There's a long story, and I haven't been able to talk about it. But I will be able to.
So you were forbidden to talk about it?
It was an agreement. There was no forbiddenness. I had a conversation with the boss, and me and the boss talked for a few minutes, and it was agreed upon that I would not divulge information. That's all there was.
And I was not at liberty to say.
And you were very strictly enforced not to be able to say anything.
Yeah.
And this is not the first time that I have driven this truck.
Oh boy, sounds like a Larry story time.
No Larry story time. See, because I'm going to release a whole series of videos explaining what all happened.
Oh,
so they have to watch
what a
all the videos to get to the end to figure out what happened.
What a tease.
I'm just saying.
You know, I was very tempted. I even begged him. I said, Larry, let me tell the story and post it on Patreon about what's happening.
Yeah, but see, then I would get the emails and everything else that I'm out for money because I'm allowing you to use Patreon.
But they won't even let me do that. So I kept my mouth shut.
It was difficult, I can tell you that.
Oh, I never had such a hardest time.
Especially the first ride out. The ride out to the ADL yard to put me in baby blue. That about drove John nuts.
Yeah, it was like It was like an addict looking at a syringe full of cocaine.
And it was. And when I arrived out there was the time that you. I gotta figure out these 1,000 buttons. Okay?
All right, so we should really start by the last time they saw you was you were in a motel.
I was not in a motel.
Or hotel.
No.
No?
No, that was you who put me in a motel.
Oh, okay. The last time they heard of you, you were in a hotel in Green Bay doing an R&R. What are you trying to figure out?
I'm trying to get the cruise up. Okay, I got it. I couldn't remember which button. No, that was you that said I was up there and you were not to divulge information, and you're still not supposed to. But the last they heard of me, my truck was being pulled into the shop. Big Blue was getting pulled into my shop.
Yep.
That was the last video. Now, why did I just lose all my... I have no idea why the cruise control turned off. So that's the last video. So my first video starting this whole series on the explanation of what happened to me will be the disassembly of Big Blue. It's a pretty good video. I already have it uploaded.
Oh, so you just have to release it?
I just have to release it. I have 3 videos uploaded. I just have to go in there and release it.
Now you're gonna give me the link so I can release it on my Patreon first, right?
Once again, I can't be part of that.
No?
No, because then I will be money hungry. I'll be yelled at.
Oh.
But I have driven this truck before, and I will divulge my opinion on this truck. It's a very scientific opinion. There's a lot of data that has been taken on this.
Unbiased?
Yes, unbiased, of course. And you ready for it? That's what I think of this truck. Now, this may be a beautiful truck, and the interior of this truck is beautiful. I will not argue that whatsoever. The interior of this truck is a very well laid out truck. I love the refrigerator. The refrigerator someday you might find missing. And I like the layout and how much room there is and everything else. I like all that. But I do not like the power. It may be because maybe it's new and it's breaking in. I don't know. Maybe that's one of the things.
Yeah.
You know, it's just my personal opinion. There's lots and lots of people out there with Volvos that are just their fingers are on fire right now, typing comments back to me about Volvos and the best. But I'm just saying, personal opinion.
And most of those are Polish people.
I did not say that.
Polish, Europeans, Croatians.
I did not say anything of the sort.
Oh, they love the Volvos.
I know they did, but I didn't say that.
Every Polish driver in Chicago drives a Volvo.
and all the pieces of fairing all down the sides of the truck, flapping the wind. All the plastic parts flap. But the layout of the truck is beautiful. I like it a lot. It's a very nice riding truck and everything else. I just don't like this at all. It isn't so much the missing stick shift. I'm not that, that guy that says you're not a truck driver if you don't have a stick.
Thank you.
drive an automatic. It's all fine. Personally, myself, I don't like it. And the main reason why I don't like it is because I'm not in control of when it shifts and everything else. Now, I know you can press buttons and power buttons and everything, and you're over here focusing on pressing all these buttons that you're not focusing on this. And then the steering wheel, I think, has 27 different buttons on it. And every time you climb into the truck, that happens.
Nah, you know what, Larry? I think you just miss your train horn. I think that's it.
I do miss my train horn very much, and I'll tell you right now, the guy where the truck is right now, he swore to me he would blow my horn once a day. When I dropped it off, he saw that train horn, his eyes went, oh. And I said, you want to hear it? You can see he got excited. And I says, you want to hear it? And he goes, is it loud? And I was standing right by the door, and I had my hand there, and I just flipped it up. He jumped back, and goes, oh, that is so awesome. He goes, and I said, well, once a day, I says, it needs to stay in tune, so once a day you have to blow it. So.
That before the bees and the wasps get in there, right?
Yeah.
So when did you drive Grace first time?
I don't know.
Before Christmas, right?
Yeah, it was like a week or 2 weeks before Christmas. Something like that.
So where have you been all this time before Christmas?
Texas, ADL, Yard, Wisconsin. Everybody thinks I've been sitting at home on my butt. I've been sitting in a driver's
seat. So you've been working all this time?
I've had a few days off. I had last weekend off.
Alright, so a week before Christmas, we drove back to the yard where you had not so positive review of Grace.
Where when you were driving at the time and you pulled into the yard and you had to do a pull up to back into a spot, and Boss Hog and his pops was sitting at the front of the yard, and as soon as you pulled up, I popped the door latch and jumped for my life to get out of this truck. And the boss started laughing and says, is John that bad? And I says, I have to get away from that truck. That's how bad it is. And then the frown appeared on his face, because I tell you right now, he had a plan. He did. He had a plan.
He had a plan to buy another truck.
He's buying more of these, and he was going to put me in it. I already know it. And I could see the frown on his face, and I just told him, I said, I'm being straight up with you. I don't want it. There's too many sensors, too many dings, and too many buttons, and it's just not my personal cup of tea. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. So, Larry, the big question is, when we got to the yard, who you been driving all this time?
I've been driving Baby Blue.
Baby Blue. Now, Baby Blue's always been kind of sickly.
Ran her up and down the highways, no problems.
Shakes a lot, very noisy.
Yeah, it's got a few shakes to it. There's some issues that need to be taken care of. Why is this guy just come over here like this? Is there a truck up there now?
Now, you mean to say, Larry, you would honestly say to the whole world, you would rather drive Baby Blue than Grace?
Yes. Yes.
You're nuts.
Yes. When I got into... Oh, I see what's going on. There's that beeping. Oh, that dreaded beeping.
What beeping?
I know, your tone does. So.
Oh, wait, I just know. Man, I just got used to it. It doesn't even register anymore.
That's the one thing with the JB Hunt truck. I had the same thing, the same kind of system, the follow system and everything else. And I would drive in and out of Chicago, and it wasn't that bad. I mean, I could do it, and it wouldn't beep hardly at all. But this truck here, there's no warning. And see, the other truck, the JB Hunt, the the JB Hunt truck, it had a little thing on there where it showed you how many feet you were from somebody and what their speed was, and so you could adjust your speed accordingly. This thing here,
not this one.
You don't have that, and so you don't know if that guy's going 65. And okay, you do 65, and then and maybe he slows down to 64, and then ding, 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 the thing starts beeping at you. So that part of it drives me nuts. Here we go, dude! Yay!
So you've been driving Baby Blue for how long now? 3 weeks?
Yeah, 2.5, 3 weeks. It's got a few issues. I think that if he gave me the truck for a week, sent me home and said,
have at it,
fix it, I think that a lot of things can be resolved on it, and I think all the shaking issues would be all taken care of. And motor runs strong. But yeah, the day that I got into Baby Blue and took off, I think I called you and I said, you just don't know how nice it is to be a Baby Blue.
Yeah, with that raw power, right?
It's got power, it's good.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, Larry. I mean, if the boss were to say, hey, Johnny, how would you like to have Baby Blue back? I'd be tempted.
I think if you threw some cash into it, fix up a lot of different things, I think it'd be just fine. And you know it can take a licking.
Yeah.
Since it's a Pulse.
Oh yeah, it's a proven truck. So where are we going, Larry? Where are we going and what are we doing?
We're going home. You're going to drop me off. And then Monday morning I get reunited with Big Blue.
I thought I heard a rumor that
if I knew the song, I would sing it.
Reunited. I thought I heard a rumor that Eric was driving Big Blue. No? No.
No.
I've been told a lie.
No, he's not allowed to touch my truck. No, he's in the truck you named Sydney Jane.
Oh yeah, Squeaky Jane.
Yeah. It's better than Breezy Grace.
No.
Because you know I'm picking up that wind noise from that thing, because I don't have a microphone on there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be picking up all the wind noise from the mirrors. So yeah, I go pick
They
up
probably can't hear you.
Oh, I bet you they can. I got a loud voice.
Yeah, but the wind noise is lower. I don't know where it's coming from.
It's those plastic pieces around the mirrors. It's just as loud. The boss thought it was that flip down mirror over there that flips down. That's what he thought it was, the noises.
No.
But it's just as loud on this side. There's no flip down mirror. So it's that plastic aerodynamic.
It's that little wing?
Yeah, it's that wing that goes out over the mirror mounts for aerodynamics. That's what's making that noise. Who knows?
So what do you say to the people that were praying that you got fired?
Praying that I got fired? I didn't see anybody praying that I got fired.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past them, Larry. Na boo boo.
I'm still here. I'm gonna have kind of a short January though. because I'm only driving next week. I think all I'm doing is coming back out and then going straight back home.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to be home on Friday, he said. And then I gotta be in court. I gotta be in that deposition to testify on Monday. And so I'm a witness. I'm a witness. It's gonna be like, what's that?
You're a witness to a crime?
I'm a witness in a lawsuit.
Oh.
So I gotta go and do that on next Monday, and then basically I'm probably gonna be going out for 2 weeks, and then I'm home on the 31st, and then Yellowstone. Here we go.
Yellowstone? What's in Yellowstone?
Snowmobiling. They know about the snowmobile. I've already said I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go snowmobiling in Yellowstone and look for Yogi Bear. He lives in Yellowstone, right?
I thought Boo Boo was there.
Yeah. Yogi and Boo Boo. Hey, Boo Boo. So I'm gonna go snowmobiling. And when I saw Jose on, I don't even know what day of the week it is right now. I think on Wednesday when I saw him in Appleton, he was kind of saying that he was a little jealous, I think, and wanted to go.
You know what Yogi Bear said to the ranger after he fell down the stairs?
What did he say?
Mr. Ranger, sir, look, I made a boo-boo.
I'm telling you right now, I have a present at my house that would suit you perfectly.
Oh, boy.
My daughters gave me a present for my YouTube channel. And
It's not Johnny the Chicken, is it?
no, Johnny the Chicken is guarding Big Blue. I left him sitting on the armrest of the chair. So when the mechanic got in there, he'd see Johnny the Chicken looking at him. But my daughter, she gave me it's bad dad jokes.
Oh, really?
And it's a calendar, so every day there's a new bad dad joke. So, you know, dads, how they tell jokes that really they're not funny. You know, they're kind of goofy and silly. Now, I have 365 jokes on it.
Oh, kind of a lame joke?
Yeah, every day it comes up and stuff. That would be right up your coming.
Yeah, I'm funny. I am funny.
As we found out with Volvo there. Well,
Alright.
yeah, I think we go bye-bye. So now, you know, I can actually drive an automatic. I just don't understand how it's called an automatic because I still have to steer it. You know, if I didn't have to steer it, then it'd be automatic. Yes, I can drive an automatic. It's just not my cup of tea. And I hope everyone out there is having themselves a great day, a great night. And if they are not, then what, John? No.
See you tomorrow.
No. What do they do?
We'll always try tomorrow.
There you go. Try it again tomorrow. Catch you guys later. See ya.
Peace.